presented by Wayside Furniture. The Cavaliers come up with the victory against the Memphis Grizzlies, 142-126, despite the Grizzlies making 29 threes, Brad. Tied for the most made threes in NBA history.
My goodness, yeah.
But look, the Cavaliers come out on top.
Yeah, no, the Cavs did a great job. That is difficult to play against when a team's shooting that many threes. That means that's one pass, and they're just putting a shot up. And they made some tough shots, but it was the consistency of their offense. That's what they wanted to do the entirety of the night. Is very obvious. It's hard to game plan against that. It's hard to stay disciplined against that. But I thought Kenny Atkinson did a great job. He threw in some zone. He mixed it up with the different personnel. He went small. He went big. And I just thought that was really dynamic enough to keep the Cavs interested in the game. And in the end, Cavs just outplayed them down the stretch, played better basketball.
What is it against us, though, Brad? It's like
I don't know.
Opponents see us, and all of a sudden it's the green light from three.
I've never seen anything like this. I mean, everybody gets hot from three. I've never seen anything like this.
It's madness. Well, you know who had a good game? Dennis Schroder talked him after the game, and to see him come in, he certainly did. Huge night from Keon Ellis. He had 19 points and 8 assists. He just was in a flow all night long. Sam Merrill, he's just giving you what we know he gives you. We're excited to see what he can do in the postseason. And then, Brad, I thought that Craig Porter Jr., listen, he's a guy who comes in and he always kind of gives you that cadence, that pace he loves to play at.
Yeah.
What did you like that you saw from him tonight?
You know, he was huge. He blocked positions, getting down in this stance and guarding people aggressively. He really wanted to show Kenny Atkinson something tonight, especially on defense. And he blocked a few shots tonight that were just incredibly impressive and also incredibly critical. He blocked some of the great times that gave us transition opportunities.
Hey, are you more impressed by a block like that from Craig or by the one that let's see, Jared Allen had a couple in this game, but he had a ridiculous one to start. What impresses you more considering the stature of Craig?
Yeah, it's Craig. Craig's 6'2" tall. You just don't expect it. And you look at Craig, and Craig's so unassuming at times, but he's a tremendous athlete. And these guys they're going to learn in this league. You don't float that ball up around Craig. He will block your shot.
It's on the scouting report. People got to know. All right, let's take a look back at our FanDuel's Play Your Game, Same Game Parlay from pregame. We had our eyes on the bigs, especially Evan Mobley. What did you think about how he came out there?
I thought Evan did a good job. It was very difficult because the game was so fast for he and J.A. starting off, both of these guys. And there were so many threes being shot, but I thought they did a good job. They were patient. I love the post-ups by Evan, making himself big, catching the basketball, and going over top of people. I thought he was outstanding.
Evan Mobley finished with 24 points and 6 rebounds. We had him hitting the over 28.5 combined, so certainly hit there. Didn't hit on the Jared Allen recording a double-double this time. He was just 1 rebound shy. Did not hit on the Cavaliers winning the first quarter. We all saw what Memphis did, came out hot in that one. But the most important thing, Brad, is that we won the game.
No doubt about it. 50 wins. It's been a successful season. Anytime you win 50 games in the NBA, it's something to be proud of. It's a great accomplishment. Now we go home. We play these 2 games. Get 1 game at home. We go on the road, come back, finish up Sunday, and get ready for these NBA playoffs where the Cavs need to make some noise.
Well, it wouldn't be our final Cavaliers postgame show on the road if I did not cue you up, Brad, with your favorite part of the entire evening.
Yes.
And that is when I say goodbye. I let you go.
Yes.
Get on out of here. We know you
Hasta luego!
Hasta luego to Brad Doherty for the final time on the road. Appreciate you. All right, number 50 here in Memphis, beating the Grizz 142-126. Let's head over now to Kenny Atkinson for his post-game press conference presented by Wayside Furniture.
Incredible shooting performance by the Grizzlies. I mean, Grizzlies, give them credit. They shot the heck out of the ball, but, good night for the Cavs, 50 wins. After 17 and 16 start, a real credit to this roster. Sure, we got the big guns. We got our superstars, but we're also 15 deep. And tonight was a great example of that. All the contributions from our bench guys. All of them are really good. Larry again, another good night for Larry. So, we'll take it.
Looking ahead, like you said, the bench got to play playoffs, you never know who might help you in the night. So having guys you can go to 1 to 15 on tonight's roster is into what they need tonight. How does it make you feel knowing on a week or so, if you need them, they can come.
Yeah, it's a huge. I mean, that's been the one, one of the big positives about having to play so many guys. These guys are all ready. We'll have no hesitation calling on any of them in a playoff situation. And it always comes up. There's always one or two of these guys that surprise. So these guys are ready. Again, I give our depth a lot of credit for getting to this 50-win mark. Again, young guys keep getting better. We got good momentum heading into the playoffs.
Hey, Kenny, I know sometimes injuries suck, but count you see. You
Yeah.
get time on task.
Yeah.
And that's very important for a young man to get better, that time on task, not just doing skill work with coaches and say they're ready games. They can actually just go out there and apply it on the court.
Yeah, I mean, it's a credit to our coaches, our performance team that keeps them ready physically. These guys, you never know when you're going to play. It's sporadic. Your minutes, your games. But I felt like all year we throw guys in and they're ready to hoop. Credit to the program we have going on. All right.
You talked about the team's depth. Can you speak about why Craig Porter Jr. is so effective? Another near triple-double time.
CP, he's positionless. He doesn't. There's no real position. He's just a basketball player. He rebounds, assists. He drives it, high IQ, good defender, gets steals. He's an old school guy. He's just an all around basketball player. And those guys that can do all those things, they contribute in the playoffs usually. They fill all the stats in the box score. And CP, good news for us that he's playing well going into the playoffs.
Spoke pregame about Dennis Schroder being back, getting motivated. Was tonight a reflection of that?
Dennis is, he's doing what we've asked from him, and that's, his defensive pressure, deflections, getting into guys, causing havoc on the defensive end. But offensively is where I'm most pleased with him. I thought he was. There's some games there where he felt like he was a little off, didn't know his role. I think he's gotten to a point now where he knows what we want from him. That's early drives, get in the paint, get downhill, shoot your mid-range when you're open. And he's given us a little